Hello everyone, this will be everything you need to know before the third season of From. Alright, let's go. The second season picks up right at the end of the first season, where Boyd is trapped in a hole, Tabitha dug a hole, and a bus full of new people arriving to town. The hole that Tabitha dug led to a tunnel, which is where the monsters sleep during the day. It also has the symbol that Jade keeps seeing on the walls. Fortunately for Tabitha, she was able to escape the tunnel before nightfall thanks to Victor. Jim, however, following his cryptic message, tries to find Tabitha, but instead his house collapses on him, which leads to the death of Tom, who is the barkeeper, and Jim walking with a limp for the rest of the season. This bus full of new people just really meant a bus full of new problems. There's really only 3 people you need to remember from the bus in season 2. First, there's Elgin, who had a dream. No, not the good kind, that they shouldn't be in town, and the rest of it he can't remember. Unfortunately for Elgin, he has this dream while already in the town.
Terrible timing.
The second person is Marielle, who is Christy's fiancée and a recovering drug addict. This complicates the relationship that was developing between Christy and Kenny. By that I mean Kenny gets friend-zoned after confessing to Christy.
That's rough, buddy.
The third person you need to remember is this deviant by the name of Randall. I'll admit it, I wanted Randall dead all season. You know what? I still do. Anyways, Randall likes to do things his own way, which causes more headaches than it solves. You see, after Jim receives that cryptic message at the end of the first season, he believes that they're in an experiment or a simulation. He goes to Randall for help. Randall takes this a step up, claiming that if they are in an experiment, somebody in town must be in on it. The person who he thought was in on it was Donna, who he tries to kill. Luckily, he fails, thanks to the help of Boyd, whose story this season goes like this. You see, at the start of the season, Boyd is stuck in a well, but he is saved by a guy by the name of Martin. Martin here infects Boyd with his blood, saying, "My blood is your blood now," which might have temporarily fixed his Parkinson's. Anyways, when Boyd gets out, he starts having visions of a music box. The idea is whenever the music plays, something terrible happens. And right now, one of the big terrible things is that the seasons are changing, which means less food. Eventually, Boyd gets really frustrated with his visions and no one believing him. So he infects one of the monsters with his blood, saying, "My blood is your blood now," which actually killed one of the monsters. This led to an unfortunate chain of events. You see, after killing the monster, they extract all the fluid that they can from the monster to try to kill the other ones. But instead, that seemed to have changed the rules of the town, because now when people go to sleep, their dreams murder them. One particular person, Reggie, lost a loved one and blames Boyd. That same night, Randall, Marielle, and Julie go into a horror-like coma. That's when both Elgin and Sarah tell Boyd that those 3 don't have very long to live. This sends Tabitha, Boyd, and Jade on a mission to try to save those 3. Tabitha believes that if she goes to the tower that she's been seeing in her dreams and save the kids that were trapped, that her kid will be saved as well. Jade believes that if he gets more answers on the symbol he's been seeing, maybe the kids will be safe, so he goes into the tunnels underneath the town, where he did see the symbol again, but doesn't really look like it did anything. Boyd goes back to where he met Martin, but before he could get there, Reggie stops him and shoots him with a shotgun. Fortunately, it wasn't fatal and he unalived Reggie and destroyed the music box to save those 3. Unfortunately, Tabitha, with the help of Victor, gets to the tower. When she gets to the top of the tower, the kid dressed in all white pushes her off, telling her it's the only way. The season then ends with Tabitha waking up in a hospital in the real world. And yeah, I hope I answered all of your questions, but if I didn't, be sure to leave a comment. I read them all. And if you like that video and want to see more like it, leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. That's it.